3 of ArtSmart Improv at Home. I'm Addison Teal.
And I'm Whitney Pernick.
And we are going to do some more improv. So if you haven't checked out videos 1 and 2, definitely do that first, and then come back and do some more improv with us here today. So today we're diving more into some more exercises, working off the idea of yes and, like we talked about last week. We're going to start off with another warm-up. I'm a big fan of warm-ups before improv shows. I think it helps you kind of connect with your team and just get words flowing. That's a big part of improv, right? It's just saying words, feeling confident in whatever words you do say. So I like to do just a warm-up like this, just with the team real quick, just to kind of get our energy up, get words flowing, and get us connected. So we're actually going to learn a new one this time. This is called firing line. How firing line usually works is you usually do it with a team of people, not usually just 2 people. So how it works usually is I'm just going to use my finger. So pretend this is a line of people, and then it's your turn. You're the thumb. And you would go down the line, and this thumb would say to you, peanut, and you would say butter. And then this one would say cat, and you would say dog. And this one would say ostrich, and you would say egg. And so on and so forth. Not those exact words, obviously. You would just say whatever words, and then you would respond with the word that you associated with it. So to start us off, Whitney's going to give me 5 words, and I'm going to respond to those, just the first word that comes to my head. So it's going to go back and forth. She might base the next word that she says off of what I said. She might not. She's got the power as the suggester, so she can either use what I've just said for more inspiration, or she can just throw out any random word, and it's up to me to just say what that word reminds me of. So let's give that a try.
Teapot.
Tea.
Candle.
Wax.
Banana.
Bread.
Scarf.
Flamboyant.
Winter.
Cozy. That was 5?
Yeah, it was 5.
Yeah. So that's how that works, and I'm going to give Whitney 5 words now so that she can get her brain a-bubbling. Rooster.
Crow.
Egg.
Chicken.
Chicken nugget.
Yummy.
Fast food.
McDonald's.
Pearl.
Oyster.
Yay! So it's just a quick exercise you can do just to get words flowing, knowing that you can. This is also like, as we break it down, this is also kind of a yes and, right? Like I'm taking whatever word is given to me and I'm saying this yes, and here's another word. So you're taking that inspiration and adding more from it. So that's just a good one to just get words flowing. You can do that with your partner. So again, that's called Fire Line, and we're going to pause the video now so you can try that one out with your partner. And we're back. All right, so we're going to do an exercise now called One Word Story. So it's just like it sounds. We're just going to tell a story 1 word at a time. So again, you can do this with your partner, or if you have more people, you can do it in a circle, all having a turn to say 1 word at a time. The biggest thing to remember when you play this game is to say the little words. A lot of times we get kind of anxious and we want to say the big words. We want to say, the adjectives and the nouns. Those are the juicy, meaty words of the sentence, but we forget that we need those conjunctions and things like that. So you need to have the to and remember the grammar that makes up a sentence. And this is a lot of trusting your partner, or trusting your group that we're going to get somewhere, we're going to make something that makes sense, and you don't need to plan ahead. You just need to say the next word that grammatically will make sense, and then from there you'll have a story that will happen. We usually, too, I didn't mention this because we haven't been, getting suggestions. There's not, an audience, but when you do improv, usually you ask the crowd for a 1-word suggestion. We don't have a crowd because it's just the 2 of us, and I don't know that our cats are going to provide a 1-word suggestion, so I'm just going to pull one of the words that one of us said earlier.
Okay.
So I believe at one point you said the word banana, and I said bread, so banana bread.
Banana bread?
Banana bread is our just suggestion to just spark a mild little bit of inspiration. If it is just 2 of you at home too and you want that kind of word of inspiration, there's a lot of apps and things that'll generate a 1 word for you, so you have something to do. You can also do the classic of just open a book, first word you see is your inspiration, and that can kind of get you going, just as something to base it off of. Oh, and look, we have a visitor. She's very excited about 1-word story. All right, so do you want to start us off?
Sure. Yesterday,
I
baked
a
loaf
of
banana
bread.
It
Was
disgusting
and
moist rotten.
I
Ate
most
of
it
anyway.
because
I
found
that
it
was
full
of
nutrients.
Therefore,
I
had
too
many
bananas
in
my
belly.
Yay! That's the end of the story. You can tell Nellie really liked that one. She's not usually a big improv fan. She's very critical.
She's like, yes, I would like this rotten banana bread.
I'll take it. So we'll do one more. I'll start this one off.
Okay.
Today,
I
found
out
that
I
am
Australian.
That
was
a
big
surprise
to
me
since
I
thought
that
I
was
Irish.
Turns
out
that
I
am
wrong.
So
now
I
love
to
go
out
with
my
Australian
mates. So that's one word story. We'll stop there. So another tip when you try that one, don't feel like you need to keep the sentence going. As you saw, we kind of just were able to be like, okay, that sentence is over. You can take a breath and kind of let that happen that way. Another way you can do this, for those who are familiar with the Twitter and the Instagram, is when you want to end a sentence, or not even a sentence, if you just feel like you've said enough words and you want to end it, you can have someone hashtag it at the end. So like our banana bread one, I might have ended with like hashtag banana bread. This one I would have hashtag Australia, mate. So you can just hashtag it to be like, okay, we're done with that story. We're going to move on to a next one. So you can try that either way. But now you can pause your video and give that a try for yourself. All right, I hope you had fun with that exercise. We are going to move on now to 3-line scenes. So we're really in it. We're going to do some scene work, baby.
Hey.
Yeah. So it's just like it sounds. We're just going to keep it simple at first with these and do just 3 lines of dialogue. So I'm going to say a line of dialogue, then Whitney will respond, then I will respond, and then the scene will be over and we'll start a new one. Remember those yes ands. If you ever get stuck, you can even start with literally just saying yes and to get you going, and that a lot of times can help. You also don't have to do that. You can say yes and without physically saying yes and as well. The main point is you want to agree with whatever your scene partner says and add information. Like if Whitney says, we're going to the beach, I'm not going to say that we don't have a beach here. That would be negating everything she just said. So we want to make sure we agree with that and add information. Also a thing to keep in mind, not to put too much on your plates, but in an improv scene, you want to try to know who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. Those are kind of the big 3 that help you cement a scene. In 3 lines, that can be hard to do, but it is possible. But those are just things to kind of keep in mind. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Another big thing of improv is there are no wrong answers. Whatever you say is going to be great and wonderful, and if we don't get those things, that's fine. But let's do some examples, and we'll talk about them.
Okay.
Mom, I failed my math test.
Yes, and I'm going to have to punish you for that. No dessert this week.
Yeah, and I think that I'm just going to, for myself, also not eat dinner. So that was one scene.
Makes sense.
So on that one, we kind of got who we are and what we're doing, right? We kind of cemented we knew what was mom and daughter. We weren't really doing anything. We're kind of having a conversation, but that's fine too. Like we said, sometimes you just don't get to that. Yeah. But it still worked, and we knew what was going on. But we're gonna do another one now. So Whitney, you start us off.
Okay. We're going to go for a walk later.
Okay. I'm very excited, and I would like to wear my rollerblades, please.
Yes, and I'll bring my skateboard, and it'll be the best walk ever.
So that one, we kind of cemented, I feel like we were just us, probably. Friends, maybe roommates.
Yeah.
Right? So there's some inferred relationship we had. She clearly wasn't a stranger. We knew each other. We knew we were going to go on a walk, which turned into a roll. Because we're both rollerblading, skateboarding. And yeah. These are going pretty quick. Let's do one more. Let's do one more, round it out. Rule of 3. That's another thing in comedy. The rule of 3 is the thing. We're doing 3-line scenes. Might as well do 3 3-line scenes.
Hey.
So David, there is a mess all over my credenza.
Oh my god, I know. And I'm the one who made it. I'm so sorry.
I told you if you were going to craft with sparkles to lay down newspaper. So, there we go. We're not totally sure on the relationship, but we know maybe David is my son that I've now made Whitney. So she accepted that offer. That was great. She didn't be like, I'm not David. You know, you can be whoever you want to be in improv scenes, which was fun too, right? So we knew that some crafting was going on. She said yes to that. Not only did she agree that she was David, she agreed that the mess was there, and she did it. So that is great. And then we got to kind of more of our relationship. We know that David likes to craft. We got a lot on David. We got a lot on this character.
On the credenza.
On the credenza. I'm not sure what a credenza
Neither
is.
am I. I was just kind of going with it because that's the spirit of improv.
If anyone wants to tell us what a credenza is, that would be great. We could Google it, but I'd rather know from people writing in and emailing us to tell us what a credenza is. So we're going to pause the video there, and you guys can try some 3-line scenes. Oh boy, those were great 3-line scenes. I can feel it. So that is the end of our video for today, but we're going to be back next Monday with some more. So we'll do some more exercises, some more scene work. And I just want to say congratulations. You guys did 3-line scenes. That's like your first improv scene. So you did it. You're improvisers. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.